Hello, everyone. So, somebody asked in a comment on another video how to make an enemy follow the player. Um, I thought it was simple, but it's not. I had to look back at what I did for some of my characters and whatnot. So, um, give me a second here. So, it's done by way of, is it these? Contact the tiles of the walls of the thing. It's set move direction and move. Sorry, direction. Okay, so there, you set up a walk left and a walk right, which I could literally just tell this left and tell this right. Okay. So in order to get a character to follow like the direction of the player, you basically have to maybe I'm getting this wrong. I'm trying to remember. I was sure I set up monsters that would follow the player, and I know there's a way to do this. So, and I just kind of want to help this person out that had this question, and there's a way to do it, and I think it's this. Yeah, no, that's distance though. I don't need distance. See, there should be. Let me look through here. There should be a thing where you that tells the character which way to move and everything. Uh, this is yeah. This is not it. Uh, is it set move? No, not that one. Uh, template. There we go. There he is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so if you're trying to get a character to uh follow the player, just have them follow it. Go to check where they check and follow. Um, you can tell it in the template move settings. It's right here. It's there's move away and move towards. So if you want them to move to the player, you can literally just set this up in their action, and they'll just follow them. So you're telling it to either be the player group. There should be a way to tell it to just follow a specific object, but I'm not seeing it. I thought there was a way to do that. There is also the way of checking to see if the X position, if the X position is more than the X position of another of the object itself. So you could check if the player is like so much more to the monster, move the monster this direction. But if it's the opposite way, you can do that too. Just like swap it, but this is like the easiest way I can think of. So the player object prioritize locked object, and this will tell this object the your enemy or whatever to move to the player. So you just say move towards nearby object player group, and as long as you only make your player in the player group, it'll follow your player. That should be it. That should be all it takes. Um, there's a way to tell them actually how to just to check the they're like checking distance, but there's also checking the using the variable. So you can look at the variable, and for like let's see let's just yeah, so whatever your player is, you can select that, and you can check the I think there's a way to check. This is wait, is this yeah, it's this. Okay, so uh yeah, so there should be a way to yeah, okay, so you can go if Andy's x, is it, I think it's x coordinate position. Yes, x coordinate position is more than the object self, which would be the enemies, and you can go to x coordinate. So if it's I think that's more, or that's more. One of them's more, one of them's less. So you can tell them if they're more than the other one to move to then move right or left or whatever. That's another way to do it. So I hope this helps. I wasn't going to go through and actually I haven't been using Pixel Game Maker in a while. I'm so frustrated with the software right now because I'm still having trouble with my since changing GPUs. Since I switched over to my Radeon uh, from my old yeah, since I switched over to my Radeon 5500 XT from my old NVIDIA GTX 650 card, which was a little bitty thing, it doesn't work as well. And there's been updates to the drivers that constantly come out from AMD, and they're not helping. They help a little, but not much, and it gets frustrating. I also haven't had much in the way of motivation, I guess you'd say. I don't have any motivation. I don't have any drive. I haven't had any inspiration. I've had nothing. I've had nothing, so I haven't wanted to use the software. I haven't wanted to create anything. I haven't been doing pixel art. Nothing. Just nothing. I just haven't wanted to use the software. Uh, so I kind of lost my mojo when it comes to this kind of thing. So hopping into it and just wanting to actually spend the time on the software anymore is just it's not there. It's not with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I apologize for that. I really, 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 really wish I had it in me, but I don't. Otherwise, I would sit here and explain it better. But this is one way of doing it. So for your conditions, you can tell it I hate that I can never remember what is more than and what is less than. I really wish they would put a plus sign. Yeah, the arrow plus. An arrow plus means more than. An arrow minus means less than. It would just kind of help me out. Plus and negative would help me know which one is more than or equal to. This arrow left and right thing, I can never remember. I suck. Anyhow, so I hope this helps. I'm sorry if it's not a full on tutorial, but it's all I feel like doing. So there you go. Have a good one.